NFL 21. We're on week 7. My 49ers against the Patriots. And let's look at the weekly rewards. Kenny Holiday got and Brian Murphy Jr. Today we're just going to look at the standings real quick. Oh, sorry. Let's look at the news they have this week. The 49er defense eased up and they're going to get the rain. Possession Prescott throughout the game, second 5 time. Look at my news. We have scout college players. I don't do that. Let's look at the standings, shall we? AFC North. Bengals are in first place, followed by the Bengals, Steelers, and the Ravens. And it's AFC South. Titans are in first place, followed by the Texans, the Jags, and the Colts. Jets are in first place. Bills are in second. Patriots are third, and Dolphins, Chargers are in first place. Packers are in first place, but they are. What's sudden Vikings being in first place? The Saints are in first place, followed by the Panthers, the Falcons. The Red Washington Skins are in first. The Washington football team. My 49ers are in first place, but it's a close game. And then Browns are in first place, followed by the Saints. Let's go to see if we can. Let's play playing season. Don't forget tonight.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. Patriots taking on Joe Burrow and the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
On on the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
Not translate that. You can't translate that. Who was that? Ward Jr. Yo, who the hell hit me, yo?
All the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder. Lead the team to wins. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. I think that discouraged him
got down my throat.
and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Patriots.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And this carries into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Steps away. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And now a throw
You
on 1st
idiot.
down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
A gain of 50.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him.
Tyler Davison on the tackle. It's 2nd down.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Gets it to Gordon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Melvin Gordon. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Burrow on play action, sliding out of the pocket. Boy, he almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or 2 short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have come.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to Conner here on 1st. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rivers brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more there and another 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
It's the All-Pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal. Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Rivers. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy. Ball up
to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Oh my, oh.
Open,
that was nice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
That was nice. Seen that replay? Saw the replay. Oh, I thought he caught that.
Panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves.
He did the
ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bless me. Sounds like I'm gonna see who they got for medical injuries. What the heck that? Oh fuck.
Accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. And a nice run to get him past the original line of scrimmage. A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8 now.
It's 2nd and 8. At the Patriots' 47-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48.
I'm gonna go for it.
Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
$65, nope.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. He can run for it, and he will. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
49ers.
Burrow looking to pass. That's complete. It's Gordon.
Burrow.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, he fakes the spike. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. First down. Here's Burrow being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
The Jets beat the Buffalo Bills.
To go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime, from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
That wasn't a touchdown. That wasn't a touchdown. How much child played that? I think that was a touchdown. Oh, that sucked. What? Oh, out of bounds. Motherfucker.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow, flush to his right. The catch made by Miller. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move,
and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Justin Jefferson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal.
What's flag?
Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
So it's down 9.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
The 1st down pass.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. Got a man, Slayton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Brought down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
1 man in the backfield. That's Gordon. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Melvin Gordon, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
3-point game.
Plays in length. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon.
Justin Tucker set to kick.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Preston Smith there on the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. And it's the Seahawks who have the lead as those two teams approach halftime. Joe Mixon, 100 yards exactly on the ground with a touchdown run as well. From there, we get up to the Rocky Mountains to check on the Broncos at home in Denver. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Chiefs. Michael Thomas, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. 21-16, the final. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they can just that. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. But it'll be second down. On the handoff, Connor. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 3rd down, Rivers. This one complete to his running back, Jamal Williams. He's got daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy. He can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Let me finish this game. And then
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. His feet, what he's been able to do individually running the ball, it's kind of kept him in this game.
No doubt about it, because if he's not making the plays that we've seen, they are really getting blown out in this one. I don't think they have any chance at all. He's keeping them in striking distance, hoping to get some help from the defensive side of the ball so maybe some of these plays can turn into plays that maybe put them in the lead.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Gordon. It's a first down and more for Gordon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Buying time to his left. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I need him first. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to get their kicker a better shot, if that's what they want to do.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 23 yards on the tuck and run. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The tackle. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Burrow. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll set them back 5. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal.
On for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
49ers 17.
So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Looking sideline, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you
call
have. Maybe
you
you get
on
it
the-
in pre-snap.
you know,
He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm on the text, but oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I just got up. I just got up. So try to get some rest. Hugs. Try to get some rest. Don't block me though.
Offense.
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Now it's Burrow.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
First down.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
And the blitz does come. And he's got Miller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Wow.
And he stopped immediately there. Buster Screen is able to bring
I don't know
him
what.
down.
Buster Screen. No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, Burrow. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Now he wide open. Oh, what the?
Complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. For plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop.
20, 15? 15.
Gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First down, San Francisco.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone,
Frisker.
with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Get the Melvin Gordon.
Turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Gets it to Gordon.
Face mask.
Oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Let's up that.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Throwing on first
You
down,
idiot.
but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25. A touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. First down, Rivers. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Rivers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh,
Partner,
shit.
you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Hold in. You idiot.
So this will be accepted as it moves
Wow.
the offense backwards. So a poor return
Wow.
exacerbated by a holding call makes this 1st and 10 back inside their own 5. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to them. 15 big yards. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Gordon on the carry. He was brought down by Avery Williamson. A gain of 1 yard.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Wow.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen.
And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And what an effort on the final play of regulation. All zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Overtime.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Brandon Ayuk. A gain of
Just looking down at this with a naked eye, looks like they have about 1.5 yards. Any chance they go for it here?
There's a chance, but I have to say, punt the ball here. Get rid of this thing and try and help your defense a little bit. I know there's that temptation, and I know people have it on their play sheet. I have that one play that'll get me what I need, but if you don't get it, you pretty much handed the game to the other team.
at their own 28-yard line.
First throw in overtime now for Burrow. Forced out to his left. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
All these... What the hell, yo? Shane.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
You
So that's
idiot.
an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. That'll bring up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. On the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. On third down, Burrow.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Miller. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
But it's now 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow dancing to his left. Steps away to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Bubba Sparks, Booty. Oh, my.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd.
Being chased out left. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.
They're holding him. We won overtime. That was a fun game.
Final score, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the 49ers, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now that was a bit. Next, we face the Seahawks, the Seattle Seahawks. Who is? What can we get for free agents? Devontae Booker. No one. Wide receiver. I'm going with tight ends. We got the Seahawks, then we got the Packers, then we got the Saints. They hit the wrong stupid. Mercy hers. No, who I want, I don't see. I think he's a safety. I think he's a safety. No, no. I'm looking for my boy, fucking Donnie Badger. I don't. Patrick Chung. Jermaine Curse. Nope. Ah, he's 93. He ain't gonna let me. Ah, shit. Well, maybe. If I do a draft pick. Yeah, they ain't even there. Let's see. Ah. And what if I do Josh Gordon, because he's still injured? Wow. Nope. What the hell? You don't want Bobby White? I don't know who had motherfucking Gibraltar peppers. Nope. Okay, you know what? I'll give you... And then I'll give you free... Let me see. Oh, I'll give you motherfucking... Nah. Nah, maybe next time. I hope you liked the game. Subscribe. I'm still in first place though, so it ain't like... Let's see what they want for Bobby Wagner. Who does Barrett want that I could have? Jalen Ramsey. Who you got for draft? I want draft picks. And I need who you got for quarterback? Baker. Nope. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Alright, hope you liked the video. Subscribe. And God bless America.